No matter how you do, worst or best player, a win is a win, and you must remember that in this series. So we're gonna let this guy rush. We're gonna actually hunt down this last guy. It looks to me like it's all but nothing. Your boy gets one bullet in and gets the credit for the kill, and that is going to be it. After going 4-1 in the qualifiers, it is time to get into the action. Of course, I got my boy Rob the Boss 21 here with me, but before we even do that, let's take a second and look to let's see where our standings are and who is in here with us. As you can see, there's a lot of people tied for second place with 360 points. But you know, your boy's going for first. So with that being said, let's get into the action and see what the standings are at the end of this game. All right, looks like game number one is going to be on Seaside, and it is CWL Control. And again, Control is a new game mode this year on Black Ops 4, but your boy does pretty well, and especially when he's got some teammates to help him out. So let's go ahead and get to the character picks and the gun picks and get into the action. And I do like how certain abilities you can use all the specialists, but certain abilities are not able to be used. I am going to be using Crash, and I am going to pick. I like both abilities with the extra ammo and um, the actual beef up with the health. So I'm going to use the Vapor. It's one of the only classes that I have without the concussions and or grenades. So let's see what we can do this first round. As you guys know, Control, it has the right side little cafe, I believe it's called, and then the middle would be the middle would be the like little waterfall area. So I'm going to run around to try to flank these guys, get some easy kills out of the way. As you can see, you can either get all the time down with both stations, or you can run out of kills in that whole thing. So I have looped completely around this team. I have no idea where they might be, but not doing anything for us this first time. So a quick kill, and so I am going to go ahead and switch, or think about switching the weapons. But as you can see here, we got to protect this. That was too easy for them. And the one thing about CWL standings is that friendly fire is on, and friendly fire can do a lot of damage if you're on a streak. As you can see, they are already up in the castle. What are they doing up in the cathedral up there? What are you doing? Saying your prayers because you know your boy's about to go in, or just annihilate me? You know, whatever. So it says tough as a team when you have a team that goes in and ooh, okay, where you at? Got my little SOG, and apparently the SOG is the most used weapon in CWL, the League series, as far as like what I've encountered so far. So probably it's going to do a lot of damage. But as you can see here, we are right around the midway point with 12 to 13 lives, and we're defending the one area, but it's tough when you have a lot of people entering one little area. So let's just kind of sit here. We don't have to push. They have to come to us. So we're going to kind of sit and stand and get our bearings to us. I know what you're saying. Sag, you might as well, get a campfire going because you're being Camper McCampson. But I'm sorry, but I gotta play to the objectives, and sometimes that doesn't necessarily mean the best gameplay. But your boy's looking to win. We're not looking to just go crazy. We're looking to win. No matter how you do, worst or best player, a win is a win, and you must remember that in this series. So we're gonna let this guy rush. We're gonna actually hunt down this last guy. It looks to me Like it's all but nothing. Your boy gets one bullet in and gets the credit for the kill, and that is going to be it. Not a great first round, but we got the victory. That's the best thing to worry about. And so we're going to take a little second here, let you guys look at this and get ready for the second round action. All right, it's time for round two. And actually, as you guys have known, or if you don't know, Control consists of one team defending, one team attacking. Obviously, it's very similar to uh, a kind of mixture of kill confirm and search and destroy, or even sabotage. But I just don't get these best. I don't get good starts to the games. But as you can see here, I actually enjoy attacking more because it puts more pressure on the defense to play on their heels, whereas the offense can come up with multiple strategies to approach this defense and do the best that we can. So as you see, I get my first kill, and I'm starting to get this B area. So B is usually the easiest one to do. A lot of teams, what they would do is, if they're playing smart, they will try to get a couple pickoffs at the first area of containment. But ooh, okay, getting that B secured, and I got two EKIAs and three EKIAs on the actual objective area too, which comes in handy. Those extra 25 points in this do a lot of help. But a lot of teams, they will pick one side to heavily defend, and then they will try to pick off a couple people at the first objective. So we gotta get that really quick. We gotta give up as little lives as possible. As you see, this team here, including myself and Rob, we were just picking off this team. We have 20 lives left to their 9, and that is just incredible. It's a big lead to have, and it does a lot of damage as far as like team unison, team working. Oh God, if I could get those 2 kills, I would have started that game off quick. So again, the more people you have in the objective, the faster the objective goes. Whereas I believe, in my personal opinion, that the best strategy would be to have 2 or 3 people in the objective and have 2 others roaming around the outside to kind of get some pressure off. But as you can see, we went up 2-0, and if we win this, we get our first victory. So we got to push hard and try to do our best on this. And again, we switch back to defense, and we gotta do the best that we can. You know, we gotta contest when we can. We gotta get these kills off the hand, and so I just go straight to the objective because that's the kind of player that I am. I have to be right in the action. I don't wait for things to come to me. I go to them, and sometimes it's not the best way to do things. You know. So as you can see there, I was about to turn around and go back, and just I wasn't ready. I wasn't, not knowing what you want to do is the worst thing that you can do. Not having a plan to go up against people is the worst thing that you can do. So we're going to try, as you can see here, we're going to try to cut off these people in the middle, and just not having it. I am getting obliterated right now. But looks to me like our team is putting up a pretty good fight. I believe by this time last round that um, we had objective B, but I could be wrong. See, just again getting annihilated. These guys have some quick guns. They jump, and I'm not big on the whole jumping while shooting. For me, you take a solid stance. And again, I think I overthink this at times. I think it's way too closer than the actual action than what it is. But I feel that if you are jumping while holding the gun, that you shouldn't have great concentration and great accuracy. So it's time to defend this church, and we have to give it our all. This cathedral is our last stand. And as you see here, they have a pretty good lead as far as the lives go. They have +5 on our 11, so +6 now that your boy went down. But we got a pretty good, the good thing about this cathedral is it is the closest one to our spawn, And as long as, just like I was about to say, as long as we don't let them get set up, we'll be actually doing well. So looks like we got some defense, but they literally have doubled triple now the amount of lives, and oh my god, it just went from bad to worse to horrible. And we got one guy to face off 11 people, and no offense to him, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. And that is going to be all she wrote for the third round. All right, started round 4 here, and we are going to get into the action. We have changed from the SOG to the MX9, and let's see if we can do any measure or damage with this. As you can see here, instead of the concussion, I now have a frag grenade, and I'm going to go right into the action. Surprised I didn't get him right there. But of course, there's another guy waiting in the staircase, and we have a guy helping me out to making sure that he was in there. So as you can see, we have a looks like a four kill lead right now. But man, when you see stuff like that with the spike on the ground, it doesn't give you much conviction here. So wow. This is going to be challenging, huh? They're going to try to make a comeback with this two round lead. So let's get into the thing. Let's get B captured, and let's go to A as a team. There we go. Just wait a second. All right. So again, it's great to coordinate with your team. Like I said, only Rob and I were in the two-man party along with everything else, but that vision pulse is going to be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to us. As you see right there, we have a guy just annihilating them out of that cathedral, and he's given us a 7-point kill lead. You don't always have to play to win the objective. Sometimes you play for kills, which is a great thing about this control. And as you see, again, your boy going around the edge right here, taking his sweet time. Letting some points be captured, trying to get in behind them. I'm not sure when the spawns start and what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and get in here, get some points captured, and get shot all of a sudden. Thank goodness that was there. Prophet is one of the best and one of the worst specialists out there. He's horrible to play against because of the stuff that happens, but he's great to play with because he does that little shot charge that just gets a lot of damage inside there when people are all bunched up. But here we are. We have doubled the amount of lives, and again, we're just melting them right now. And it looks like this will be our last round. Not counting the eggs in the basket until it hatches, but still we have a 10-1 lead. I found the guy that's gonna get the kill on me, of course, but that's game, guys. That's it. We have our first win on the season, the first win on this ladder play, and that is it, a 1-0 victory. Not my best victory and not my best playing wise as far as like the game goes, but like I said, it's not about how you do individually. It's about the wins on this ladder play, and I'm looking to do well this season. And I hope you guys will travel with me even through this first win. And I just want to show you guys the leaderboard after the victory. You get 160 points addition to the with the victory. So your boys in first place. Can we hold on? Who knows? But will we keep trying? Of course. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Cobra 9-8, and let the outro take it here.